Hey guys, welcome back to the Zilinski life. With us coming to the end of 2019, I thought I would do a video on how to set up sinking funds for the year coming up. Sinking funds are things that you wouldn't necessarily have to pay for every month, but they're coming up. So I have a few categories left over from last year or from 2019, and I'm probably going to keep most of them. I just don't have any goals set up for them. So things like home improvements, it's not necessarily something that I, need to budget for every month, but sometimes something comes up and you need to buy something. Vehicle maintenance is another big thing, like your registration or getting new tires or oil changes and transmission flushes and all that kind of stuff. We actually got hit with a few expenses this year that we weren't prepared for, so I definitely want to make sure I pay attention to that category. Christmas, obviously, you don't spend money in that category every month, but it's something that you want to plan for. Gifts and charities, birthdays, our life insurance, just stuff like that. So I'm going to go through and kind of set up some of my sinking funds. So home improvement, we'll see here, it's saying the average spent was about $50, which seems a little high to me, but I'm going to put in $40 monthly. So with YNAB's goals, I'm going to put in a monthly contribution. So I want to try and save $40 a month. Vehicle maintenance. This was a big one this year. So you kind of want to take a guess as to how much, well, not a guess, but try to add up what you're going to spend in a year. So let's say, with licenses and registration, we'll say it's like $85, and we go for about 4 oil changes a year, maybe a little more, and they're usually about $100 or so. We do a lot of driving, so there's a lot of wear and tear on our vehicle. We might say, $600 for tires and tire rotations, and then maybe like $500 of miscellaneous maintenance and stuff like that. So I get just over $1,500 for the year. Divide that by 12 months, it's about $132 a month. So I'm going to create a goal of $130, we'll say. So I'm going to try and put away $130 every month for vehicle maintenance. Christmas, you can see I've done this one already, but I will delete it and start over just so that you guys can see how it's done. So for Christmas, I'm going to create a Christmas goal, and this one is going to be a target balance by date, and it'll be for December of next year. And we're just going to put in how much we want to save up. So I'm going to say we'll do $600 for gifts and decor. And then gifts and charity, this would be another monthly contribution, probably, $20, we'll say. We want to put $20 a month towards that. This one could be another by date. So target balance by date, we'll say August, because my birthday is in August, and we'll say we want to save up, $200. Maybe we want to do a gift and a dinner and a movie or something. And then we would do the same thing for CODY'S. So target balance by date again. His is in December. And we'll say $200. And you'll notice that when you put in like a by date, so like for Christmas, it's saying that we would have to budget $50 more to stay on track. So about $50 a month. And then for my birthday, about $25 a month. And for Cody's birthday, about $16 a month, because his isn't until December next year now. Life insurance was another one that I had set up. We have to save up $540 by April of this year. That's when it's due, so we have to budget $135 for that. Baby, so we're expecting our first kid in January, and we were thinking we needed about another $500. We probably don't even need that much. I'm actually going to change that to $300. Either way, it's just going to be $300 because we're budgeting in January, and we want to have that amount by the time he gets here. Trailer, we do want to save up for a new trailer. I'm probably not going to do a goal for this because, well, maybe not a goal by date, because if I were to put in a date, it's going to be a huge amount of money. I'm going to put in $5,000. Ideally, we would buy a nicer trailer than that. But if you're new to our channel, we actually used to live in a 1997 21-foot fifth wheel. It was a Travel Air Drifter, and we lived in that thing for like about a year, and we loved it. So we definitely want to get back into a trailer. We only paid $3,200 for that trailer. We did do some rentals and stuff to it, but all in, we probably still spent less than, well, probably about $5,000. So we'll just say $5,000. A vehicle replacement, again, our vehicle is probably good for a while. I don't think we're going to need one anytime soon, hopefully, but we'll put in $7,500. You know, maybe we'll, and because these ones don't have a target balance by date or anything, you'll notice that they're not turning yellow for a goal. It just means that, you know, we want to try and save up $5,000, but it doesn't necessarily have to happen, you know, every month. Maybe one month we put $20 in there and the next month we put $500 in there. It's just kind of, you know, whatever. Vacations, we don't really take vacations ever. If we do, it's like a road trip within a couple hours for like a day or two, but I'll put in $40 a month. Clothing, you'll see we spent an average of about $168. It was pretty high because Cody started a new job. He needed some work clothes. I had started a new job last year and I needed some work clothes. Typically it wouldn't be that high, so I'm going to put in $40 a month and hopefully we don't need that. And the new phones, again, this is another budget. So the new iPhones come out in September. We usually like to upgrade our phones, so we have that we want to save up $1,800. That's about the amount of cash we'd need after we trade in or sell our current phones in order to buy them again outright, because currently we upgraded our phones this year, which is why our cell phone bill is like $205 a month right now, and we hate doing that. We haven't done that in a long time. I regret the decision to upgrade our phones through our carrier, so we decided to add in a sinking fund so that we can plan, you know, to purchase them outright. And then down here I have a category for time off, because again, Cody would like to be off when our son is born. He hasn't been at his job long enough to get any kind of paternity pay while he's off work, so we basically have to try and save up enough money to pay all of our bills for the month that he's off, which is not likely going to happen now with everything that's happened in the last 2 months, but we're still going to try. We have a goal of $3,600 to reach by January, so next month. So wish us luck with that. And then down payment for a house, again, that's not necessarily a monthly goal. We'll just do a target balance, and we'll say we want to save up $40,000, which is going to take a very, very, very long time at this rate to get to. But that is it for the sinking funds. That's all I'm really going to focus on now, because this video is focused around sinking funds and not creating goals for other things in YNAB. So that is what I've set up. You can really set up a sinking fund for anything that you want. It's really up to you, whatever categories you think you need to put in here. Like maybe if your auto insurance is paid yearly, we pay ours every month, which is why you'll see it up here. We pay monthly, but if you paid annually, that would go in your sinking funds as well, so that you make sure you're putting enough money away throughout the year to afford that bill, and then when it comes up, it's not like a big shock. Another, I guess, sort of example of that is subscriptions. So like Dashlane and YNAB are due annually. I put them up in with subscriptions. I suppose this could go under sinking funds as well, but you would just put in the amount that you need to pay and by what date, and YNAB will tell you how much you need to be putting away every month, so that again, when that bill comes up, you're not surprised by it. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye!